Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Yoshi's Story. I love this game. It was my first, technically it was my first, no wait, no it wasn't first, it was my second N64 game. My first N64 game was Diddy Kong Racing. This was my second N64 game. I think I got it for like Christmas. It's just a fun game. It's enjoyable. I know people say this game is really easy, and maybe if you're playing a casual playthrough, yeah, it's pretty easy. But actually, if you're trying to go like the thing about this game is it's kind of like Yoshi's Island, but it's not. It's kind of a combination of what Touch and Go is and what Yoshi's Island is. It has the platforming elements and like an adventure story thing, but it also has a lot of arcade elements in terms of scoring and stuff. For example, if you're going for an all melons run and also trying to eat all your favorite Shy Guys and all of that, the game is a lot harder. I mean, it really is. It can be really hard if you're trying to get a really good score. I mean, like, if you know some of the locations of some of the melons, they're really hard, actually, to get. So, if you're going for an all melons run, this game is a lot more hard. If you're going for a casual playthrough, it's fairly easy. That was a bone dragon. In this level, you will see a bunch of them. They are dragons made of bones. That's about it. Now I'm going to try and eat like my Yoshi's favorite fruit, and I like the red Yoshi. I'll be using him quite a few times. I like him. He's probably my favorite. Besides a few others, secret Yoshis you can unlock, which you'll see actually getting one of them in this level. You also saw that bee. I can't remember what exactly the bee does. I think the bee is. It might be the same as the flower, as in it just heals you, but I could be wrong. I don't know what the little bee thing does, or maybe it's a butterfly. Let's get those coins, and now we'll get a melon. See, melons are really well hidden. Melons. Let's see. There's another missed warp. Now, what didn't I talk about last time? This, I didn't mention, this will be updated on weekdays, whereas Kid Icarus will be updated on weekends. Let's see, Yoshi deaths. Yoshi, you can die in this game, obviously. This is in Worldland 2. And if you die, your Yoshi will be taken away to Baby Bowser's castle. As you see, you have several Yoshis you can select from, so technically, each Yoshi is worth one life. So if you, and probably the biggest way to die is, honestly, you could die from just, like, losing all your flower petals, but probably the most, the way you're probably going to die the most is if you just fall into a pit by accident, like I almost did there. Yeah, that's probably going to be the most logical reason. Now right here is a Lakitu. If you eat him, you can use the cloud just like in Mario, like on there. There we go. And up here is a face. Let's go in there and see what's in there. Now, I said that the Yoshis will be taken to the castle. Well, in some of the levels, I think mostly the earlier levels, but quite a few of the levels, there is a white Shy Guy. Now, Shy Guys are villains, of course, and right here's the three-headed bone dragon. But white Shy Guys, if you take it to the end of the level, if you get to the end of the level with it, and it will replace one of your eggs, it will go onto the main screen. You can use it to rescue one of the Yoshis. Now, I'm going to try not lose any Yoshis, so I'm probably not going to need any white Shy Guys, but I probably will get one eventually somewhere down the road just to show you that it's a white Shy Guy. It's white, and it's, yeah. Yeah, this game is really a good game. It's really enjoyable, and the music in this game is just, it's just a really good game. Granted, it doesn't live up to Yoshi's Island, but you know, it's not the same thing as Yoshi's Island. You shouldn't be comparing it to Yoshi's Island because that's, to be honest, unfair. Of the Yoshi series, Yoshi's Island is obviously the best, but I'd say this is easily the second best game in the Yoshi series. Though that's not saying much. But it really is. It's a really enjoyable game, and you know what else is interesting? I mentioned in Kid Icarus how you can move the music in the game, and like almost like the way you move, you can almost like move to the music, and you can almost do the same thing in this game too. And I don't know, it's just something about that. Something about that just makes you know it's a good game if you can do that. If you can move to the music, the game is good. Now, not really, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. It is. What else didn't I talk about? Eggs. Eggs, when you shoot them, they will explode on contact. Think, Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's Island DS when, you have Donkey Kong. He has exploding eggs. you don't want to use. You'll need eggs a lot to pop all those bubbles. The bubbles will have fruit and other things in them, and there's a switch that will release the heart. And those exclamation balls are surprise balls. You can use them to lick and get up higher. And also stop. So you want to try and defeat enemies other ways than using eggs. So stopping on enemies. At some point you'll get bombs will be available. Just like throughout the level, you can actually use them as eggs to fire at people, but you don't want to keep them too long, or else they'll blow up and you'll die, or not die, but you'll get damaged. Man, this game really is cute. You know what I would love to see is the person who did the voice acting for the Yoshis. Like that would be just hilarious. Like to be in a voice recording with people doing voice acting for Yoshis. Right here we have this tulip. Tulips will turn you into a big egg. This will allow you to go up to a higher height by using a control stick to bounce upwards. I think you either do you aim it upwards or do you aim it downwards. Either way, you aim it one of the ways, up or down, to get up. I think you might have to like almost like push down, so you have to like down to push up. You can press B to cancel though as well. Right here we have the second mini game in this game. Essentially, this is a stacking box. You have to get to the end of the level. I have no idea how to do this successfully. I guess basically you had to balance it, but I don't know, man. I can never do it. I can't even get that far because like I tried, you know, going back and trying to keep it balanced, even going slow, and it still messed me up. So like I don't know if anyone knows a good way of doing that. Feel free to post in the comments, and I'll reference to you later on. Probably next week though, because I'll probably be recording some of the commentary ahead of time. Let's see. Ooh, a big egg. Making an omelet. It's probably a Yoshi egg, so I probably shouldn't make an omelet out of it. And I don't even like eggs. I don't know. Eggs are probably my least favorite food, to be honest. I dislike them. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I don't like the taste and I don't like the smell. It's hard to eat something when it smells awful to you. And here we have that, and oh look! An egg! And it's black. Yeah, so there are 2 Yoshis that you can unlock, and they're actually really useful. I'll explain in the next episode, because I'll be using it whenever I have one of them, because I really do like them, and they're useful. This is one of them. The black Yoshi, as you can probably guess by the egg, only appears, you can only get it in World 2 in some of the levels. I think the only exception is 2-2. I could be wrong. And then the next one I'll just say is the white Yoshi you can get in the level 3. There's only 2 of them though. I didn't mention this, but the Bone Dragon you can kill by either hitting 2 eggs in its face or pounding on its head twice. So if you're like out of eggs, like I am, pounding on its head is good. And also when it dies, like the big ones at least, you want to, the 3-headed ones, you want to make sure to jump off its head before it goes in when there's still other heads, because you'll get damaged. And killing that Bone Dragon will unlock a heart. It's kind of like almost like a mini boss type thing. There we go. So yeah, essentially if you want to play all the levels in this game, you have to play the game like 4 times. Because you can only play 1 level of each world each time you play. Which I found, it's an interesting concept. And these levels are actually quite long. When I was first coming up with this, I was like, maybe these levels might not be that long, but like I actually had like, you'll see in a second, I had to speed up because I actually ran out of, just barely over. Like they're almost exactly 10 minutes, a lot of the levels. The first one, of course, was very short, and it was only a little bit longer because of the intro. But yeah, now at this point I have all the hearts, so I'm just going to go eat fruit until my Yoshi is happy. So, let's see. I'm be going back to college next week. I still have, this week is still my last week of break. I know everyone who's back in college at this point is probably saying, "Damn you, Mega Freak, I hate you! How dare you get another week off?" But I have a short spring break, so that makes up for it. And I hear I'll be speeding up right now. Shoo. But yeah, I'll be going back to college for probably this weekend, and then I have the whole buying college books. They're just a rip-off, honestly. Like last year's college books, I barely used any of them, and I got like a really good grades, and I barely read any of them. Granted, I got good money back off of them, and I didn't really even pay for them. I got aid for them, but they're a ripoff. Anyone who, it's stupid that you're forced to buy them, and I think the teachers, like, there's some teachers who are like, no, don't buy them. I'll just give you copies. Like, there's no reason you had to pay that much for a book. They're just a major ripoff. Granted, you get money. That's how some of the colleges make some of their funds, but it's a horrible ripoff. College books are. So let's see. As they continue to look for happiness, the Yoshis got lost in a dark cave. Oh no, it's dark. I need a nightlight. Inside lived the Bone Dragon. If the Yoshi stayed, they'd surely be eaten. He doesn't have a stomach. He's bones. I guess they could eat. I don't know. They escaped, of course. No Yoshi wants to become a lunch for a dragon. Aren't they dragons, though, technically? I guess they're dinosaurs, they're not dragons. The page turned, the Yoshis grew happier. So this has been Maker 400, reminding you to go eat eggs. I don't know, eggs, yeah.